This is the wastegate. As you can see here, that closes over there, and the spring that was in before is an 11 pound. We took that off already, and I'm gonna put the 14 pounds, and that should give me 28 pounds. Welcome back to another video. A lot of you have been asking me for some 2J RX8 content, so here it is. Today I'm going to be installing this Turbo Smart wastegate spring. Now, for you that don't know what this is, basically in every turbo car or a turbo system, you need to have a wastegate. Now, that wastegate either diverts exhaust to the exhaust or to the engine. When you build boost, there's a specific amount you can build, and that is controlled by your spring to start with, followed by your boost controller. Now in my case, the spring that I have in the car is an 11 pound spring, which means the minimum I can build on this engine is 11. I can't do anything below that, and the maximum is always double of your spring. So if my spring is 11, I'm pushing right now 22 pounds maximum into the engine, and I'm running out of power right now. I'm only at 520 wheel horsepower, so for me to squeeze more power, I need more boost. More boost meaning I have to push more into the engine. The only way to do that is by upgrading my spring. Now the spring that I have here is a 14 pound spring, which means the maximum I'm going to get out of the spring here is 28 pounds. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you where this is located. And just to simplify this, just think of the spring here as a spring that's holding shut a door, and between that door is either your exhaust or your engine. So you're either pushing air towards your engine or pushing air towards your exhaust. Anyways, I'm going to show you where this is located and how to replace it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to need some space to get under the car. I'm not going to put on the hoist because this should be a quick job. So I'm just going to lift the car from left, right, put some safety jacks, sneak under it, open up the bolts from top, remove the dump tube, remove 2 more bolts holding the dump tube from down, and then I should get access to the wastegate, take it out, and do the replacement outside the vehicle. So let's go ahead and start working on this. I'll show you where the dump tube is, or the wastegate. As you can see down there, it's the wastegate. I'm gonna have to remove the dump tube first. I don't know if you see the dump tube going to the left bottom, and that's that square piece over there is the wastegate. Now, the nuts holding the wastegate are in a pretty tight spot, especially the one on the right there. But anyways, it's gonna take me some time to undo these nuts, but it shouldn't be too hard. So let's go ahead, lift the car, go from under, remove as much as we can, and then take that out and do the replacement. So let's go ahead and replace the spring on the wastegate. All right guys, so that's the tube there that I'm gonna remove first. So we have the wastegate out right now. What we're going to do is open up the top portion here, and we should be able to get to the spring and just replace it. Alright guys, so we have the wastegate open. What I'm going to do right now is I already removed the 11 psi spring. As you can see, comparing them both together, this is higher. We're going to install the spring here, put back the cover, and make sure I use some Loctite. I have to compress it using both my hands, but that's pretty much how you replace your spring. I'm going to bolt that up, and I'm going to reverse install what I did. But after this, we should be able to squeeze 28 pounds into the engine, and that's how you upgrade your spring. I hope this video helped guys, and I will see you guys next time.